All right, we are another game with 5Q. I won one earlier today, and I really wanted to show that game, but the thing with that is that like I didn't have any sound, so I couldn't really do all that much. Yeah. So let's just play. Like I think this game is gonna. It's a weird way to attack, but okay. Cool. Um. It's a very strange way to attack, definitely. Oh, definitely taking a risk by doing this. I think it's the only thing. It's the only way I can go. Alright, alright. That's cool. I will crawl on the bottom as long as he wants to crawl on the bottom. What do I do with that? Ah, screw it. That's Sente. Let's go over here. Oh, no, 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 no. I pointed the clicker wrong. I totally pointed the clicker wrong. Dang it. I totally freaking pointed the clicker wrong. Can't believe that. Let's go ahead and take the top. Or you can just let me do that. I pointed the clicker wrong, guys. I misclicked. 100% misclicked that. I can't believe I did that. Oh man, this is a bad start. This misclick definitely was a bad start for me. Misclick is a horrible start for me. But I think I can recover from this. I think I just killed him too. Probably should have done this before, but you know. I don't actually like, even though I killed this corner, I don't really like this result. It makes him too. It makes him a little too strong on the outside. Oh, that's a really good move, actually. It's a really good move. It's not one I really want to deal with right now, because that's not completely alive. If I do that, but then he gets that. I think I'm going to try it. It's probably not a great idea, on the other hand. So it puts the other group in danger. That ladder doesn't work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah, I think this is fine. That is perfectly fine. I don't mind getting into a fight, but I totally misclicked. I totally misclicked that. I 100% misclicked that one. Okay, gotta think about this one, but no. Yeah, I'm fine. But I killed that, but I don't like the result. I don't like the result at all. I did get the breakup here, so I do have a fight with him. And it remains to be seen how he's going to fight this, but I really don't like this result. But that's all because I misclicked the jump. Oh my gosh. Oh man. It's one of the more interesting games I've had. But I want to see how he handles this fight. What's the point of that? I mean, he does realize I can just do this, right? I don't really need to. I mean, it is alive regardless of what he does. Actually, you know what? I should have Atari'd this first since I knew that. This is not a good move. I don't really want him to go over, but this is a tough thing. Either way, that's going to get done first. I want to have the option to attack both his groups. It's fine. Then I'm going to do something not so smart. I'm going to connect this. Said, interesting game. Very, very interesting game. That wasn't a good move because that doesn't actually do anything for him. And now he's kind of screwed. He really, really needed to he actually really, really needed to
Yoyomi now starts.
He actually really needed to make sure that he's more secure than this right now. He doesn't have too many things up here, so... What if I just ignore that and get an extra move over here? Because I think that would just about kill him. Because he doesn't have that many... He does not have that many liberties. Clamps. Oh, that clamp's going to be problematic. Clamp's actually going to be problematic. I can't actually do that. See, that is what I'm still kind of worried about. But I don't think that gets him home to any extent. There might be some crap down there that I don't really want to deal with. And that actually might, like, this move might actually get him home.
8, 7.
But either way, whatever.
6.
Unless he really wants to fight the freaking Ko. Which I don't think he wants to do. I don't think he wants to do that. But that doesn't do anything. Like, what does that actually... That doesn't do anything. Yeah, guys, don't make moves that don't do anything. Because those moves don't even begin to make sense.
Yo-Yomi now starts.
I mean, yeah, that's important. But just blocking this is probably more important. It's a bad move. He's completely dead there. He really can't do anything. I can just Hane this. That I actually am willing to sacrifice. I think I'm fine. I mean, this is not that important. Not if I can kill all of this. It is big. It is big, no doubt. It is definitely big, no doubt. But if I can kill all of this in here, then I will have a field day later. Which I just did kill all of that in there. Man, this is sacrificing way too many points. I don't see what that does. Yeah, I figured. He doesn't really have enough liberties on the outside. I have an eye. So he doesn't actually have enough liberties on the outside to compete. I mean, yeah, I like these three, but I'll sacrifice it to kill like 30, 40 points. There's no doubt
9,
about that.
8, 7, 6,
He has
5,
a lot of potential over here.
4,
I will
3,
have to say that.
2.
I mean, this in reality doesn't matter. Because he doesn't have enough, he does not have enough liberties to actually, to do anything. And he has no chance of actually making any eyes, so whatever. Is completely irrelevant. He can't do anything. Utterly irrelevant. Interesting. He does that.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
But I don't think this
3,
works.
2.
Oh yeah, it does. Dang it. Oh well. That sucked. You know what? I should have fought the Liberties. I definitely should have played that better. Definitely should have played that better. Still got that though.
9, 8.
Still got that though. Territory is solid. That doesn't matter. Atari, Connect. I still can't believe I made that move. It was so bad. That was also a bad move, but man, that was that move I made over there was so bad. This is the only thing I can do here. Just playing with him a bit, see what he does. This is like a bad move overall. See if he knows like the different like types of like Ajis and stuff. That's a good move. It's a very good move. I don't have that much territory, unfortunately. I am in a bit of trouble, I have to say. Did end up getting the better of this, though. That's a really weird move. See, he's wanting me to connect so we can go here, but there's no way I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to ignore that. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. That's problematic. I didn't kill
9,
this piece.
8, 7,
So there's
6.
actually a lot of thickness for me to deal with. Not really a move that... Ooh, if I can't do that, because then he'll... Yeah. I can't actually do this. This is a bad choice by me. It's actually a really bad choice by me. And that was a bad move by him. A really, really bad move by him. I think he forgot that there was... He could have used this to actually, like, threat... He could have actually taken... I took the risk here. I won now, but, like, I took the risk here, and he could have... that could have easily backfired on me. Could have so easily backfired on me. Because, like, this liberty was kind of tight. So even though I wasn't going to lose this corner, I could have easily lost these three stones. And I'm going to ignore that now because I can't... There's really... He's got a problem here. He's got a huge problem here. This entire thing is not alive. Yeah, he actually had a really good, like, after I screwed that up, he had actually, like, a really, really good, really, really good shape here, I want to say. I do that, yeah, that's kind of difficult.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Actually, I think he just died, because, like, this, he can't do anything with this. Like, all of this is dead now. All of this is dead now. It doesn't do anything. There's too many liberties for him to pull the avalanche thing off. There's way too many liberties for him to pull the avalanche off. And all I really have to do is connect one. Yeah, that's useless, because if I just connect this, he can't do anything. I just have to prevent the avalanche from happening, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And he's dead. All of it. Sorry. I am going to ignore that now and just do this. That is completely useless. So we're going to do this. Yep. Ends up killing everything. I gain like half the board. That's utterly useless. Because you can't do anything. You can't kill me. So this is kind of useless. It is actually completely useless. Just making me win by more. Just making me win by more and more points. I mean, I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to secure my win. Come on now. Come on now. Do you just... Oh. He logged off. Is he going to log back on? I kind of want to review this game. Dude, if he's off, like, if he actually logs offline, that should just count as my win. I don't really I honestly don't care if I win or not. It's not the point of this account anyways. But it is kind of annoying. It is very, very annoying that people do this. There's no way to come back from this game. He lost. He completely lost. Yeah, don't be a bad sport about this. I mean, like, I am doing these for teaching, but he completely lost. I think he's only got 20 seconds before the game forfeits up here. And yeah, he's basically lost half the board, so he's going to lose regardless. And I made several mistakes this game, but he didn't know how to exploit them. And I knew I made the mistakes. I was just seeing if he actually knew how to take advantage of me. But he didn't, and he made all the wrong moves. So here's the thing about my attacking that my attacking this group was completely unreasonable. I would have not done that had I been playing a player of similar strength. So the thing is, like, the thing is, like, the liberties are kind of tight down here. The way I would actually kill this group, the way I would actually kill this group in liberties is I would, so he does this. I would do this and then connect. However, if my liberties are too tight up here, he can just do this. If I connect, he goes down there and I'm dead. So I have to be very, very careful that I don't screw up the liberties down here. Like, this is not really that reasonable of a play because you're putting too much of your group in danger. And since you have, since like, you know, you need to do something like this. All right. I would probably do this. Then you have to connect, right? And then I actually have to go ahead and do this. Otherwise, actually, well, maybe I don't, but like, I have to do that at some point along the line. If you get too many liberties here, then I'm screwed. So let's, yeah, if you get too many liberties there, I'm kind of screwed, right? But this is not really like a reasonable vector of attack because, you know, if I just do this, you can squeeze something like this. And now if I do this, I guess I'm still one liberty ahead, so I can actually do that because you can't squeeze. But this is not a, like, what he does here is not a reasonable vector for attack. It really isn't at all. I mean, here, I think I would just try to, you know, force my hand here. Because the thing is, I don't want you to, like, cut here. Right, so I would do this, and then maybe, like, do something like this. Right, because then you're threatening, like, this move, or just, yeah, like, if you cut those four, I don't really care, but then you might be threatening, like, stuff like this, because now if I do this, now, like, you're threatening stuff like this, it forces me to make a move, because if I just go out here, there's kind of like this move, and then coming out here, I mean, that's what the end of it was, but I mean, I guess this group is still kind of in trouble, so, but what he did was completely unreasonable. The thing is, like, in this kind of a situation, in this kind of a situation when I'm attacking this, you know you can always cut this off, so even when I do something like this, you have a lot of territory there, so maybe, like, flying out's the best move. Because that basically captures these 3 stones. So you would actually need to make this move. That actually basically captures the 3 stones. And I mean, there's not much territory here to break anyways. And you've got quite a bit here. I don't have that much territory. It's only this and, like, essentially this. Because I made a mistake and let him, like, you know, connect here. Obviously, like, this was kind of played badly by me. This invasion's okay. I think this is probably just better. That's probably just a better play by me. I actually just wanted to see, like, what kind of I actually just really wanted to see what would happen if I do this. But that's generally not a very good play by me. It's pretty complicated, and I think it's easier for me just to do this. So obviously I made a mistake here. Like, here I didn't really need to do this. I could have just done this. And kind of, like, done this. If he did this, then he's dead, right? So I just miscalculated this. If he does this, I just connect. He does this. Atari, we don't have this problem. I have too many liberties in here to fight this. So he could have done this first, but I would have just done this as well. And then, you know, this is basically 2 steps. So he would be dead here. So yeah, like this is the right, I'm sorry, but this is the right move. But when he does this, just come down. I was just dumb on that. I was just stupid on that. Like, this is a bad move. Then, like, of course, you know, you have this, and it's kind of hard for me to really deal with this right now. Although I still think I win this. Like, that's not really that many liberties. It's really not that many liberties. And I can do things like this. I have one eye, he doesn't have one. So yeah, I could have done that as well. So I screwed up here. I definitely screwed up in this corner. But, you know, what made this get, like, this fight over here is a complete mess, and he seriously screwed up in this fight, because I don't think this fight actually favors me. This fight definitely doesn't favor me. I'm, like, really, really weak. I'm pretty weak here. Like, doing this, letting me do this, obviously, not very good. But I'm actually pretty... I don't know if this fight, if I was fighting with a similar ranked opponent, actually favors me. So, like, my thing is I wanted to connect this, because then he can just, you know, if I don't connect this and I do something like this, then obviously, you know, I don't want this to happen. So, because that's really important. So I took the time when he did this to connect this. Then he did this. And of course, that's kind of disastrous, because now you don't really know what to do with these two groups. Like, when you have something like this, you probably just want to do this and let me connect on the bottom. Probably do want to connect. There's still a couple of logi here I might connect, and then, you know, these 3 are weak. You know, you have this problem as well, but it's probably the most you can do with this since you let me capture the corner here. This sequence he definitely played wrong. That's really not all that. This particular move, yeah, just do that. I mean, if I capture this, you know, I capture it. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he just played that wrong. Obviously, like, that's going to be a problem, because no matter which way you cut, I can extend. And, you know, the thing is, like, here, obviously you're dead, so, yeah. Yeah, like, when I did this, I was like, oh, crap, I messed up. Because, like, this wasn't supposed to... Obviously, I'm not trying to do this. It's either this move or this move. That's what I was actually trying to do, but I just misclicked, did this. I was like, crap, after this. That might actually be a better move now, but, I mean, I don't understand this move. Like, when someone Hanes here on this shape, you absolutely have to either extend or connect. Like, doing this right now is inexplicable. And letting me take this, that's like one of the key stones you can't let someone take. So that was a loss right there. But this kind of like, this was definitely a mistake by me. I would have like either just done this or flown down here. Because the thing is, even if you could just do this as well, you know. And I don't like the shape by me, obviously. So this was definitely like a big, like that was a misclick. I was trying to go like here instead. So that's what led to the interesting game, but there was a lot of like things that he actually messed up, like attacking over here, just being way too greedy, and like just not recognizing like certain things. Like you can't, just not recognizing certain things. Like when I Hane, you absolutely cannot do this. You have to either connect or extend. And that's not really that bad of an option. Yeah, I can probably capture your 2 stones, sure. But, I mean, you still get some kind of thickness on the outside. Otherwise, just don't you know, just don't really like, you can just do this and do that. It's so much easier just to do that. And remember, like if you do this, like, you know, you can just do here, come down. I would have to answer you. I would probably have answer out here. And then you have Sente. So, I mean, yeah, I just messed up on the misclick. I was like, ah, crap, I misclicked. This is kind of a weird Joseki. I mean, I think I have the ladder here, so. Yeah, but that's basically it for this game. Like, he just made some really big mistakes trying to attack me, and he didn't calculate things as well. And he also, like, just really, really overgreeded and just missed a lot of the Liberties play. And there's also a lot of things I pointed out that he could have actually exploited in my game. But the real thing is, I made a screw up early in the game because I misclicked. And that actually led to all this weird stuff. Because if I didn't misclick, I probably could have just won this game solidly in like a much more fashionable game as I was trying to show people. But, you know, still a good lesson. Hope you had fun enjoying watching me play this game and review it. And I will see you guys on the next episode.